Hello everybody, welcome to Bourbon Adventures. This will be another whiskey review. Today's review is going to be the new from Buffalo Trace. This is the Traveler whiskey. This is a whiskey from a collaboration between Harlan Wheatley and Chris Stapleton. My area that I'm in, we just got this maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. I picked it up. I haven't even opened it yet, so we're going to taste it together. It is 90 proof. I got it at MSRP at 40 bucks, so not too bad of a price. I've seen a lot of reviews online about it. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people it's just another whiskey. Sometimes the celebrity whiskeys they're more about the celebrity than the actual taste in the whiskey, but we're going to see today on how good this one is. So we're going to open it together and see what it tastes like. So with that, let's get the plastic off here. And it's got a good color. It's kind of light, but and pop that open, grab my glass, and it is a neck pour and it hasn't sat out yet, so this will be a very raw review. Alright, so right off the bat, it smells light. Now there is no age statement, and this is not a bourbon, this is actually a blended whiskey. There's not a whole lot of information on what whiskeys were blended. There's no mash bill information online. Get a little bit of fruit. Maybe a slight caramel. Not much. I mean, there's not a whole lot to the nose, to be honest. I really got to get down in there. Yeah, it's some light fruit. I gotta swirl it around the glass a little bit to see. Maybe coat the glass and yeah, all right, let's try a taste and see if that makes any difference. It's creamy. Like it coats your mouth for the color and the smell being so light. It does coat. It's got a little taste of caramel on almost like a buttercream, almost like a baking, um, not baking spice. I mean, it's got a little spice to it, but it's sweet. It's definitely tastes the corn. It's a sweet taste. I don't get much oak. I mean, it's there, but it's very light. Now I think if you're just getting into whiskeys and bourbons, this is a perfect starter. It's especially for 40 bucks. I don't know if it might be a little overpriced at 40. I mean, there's some other bourbons out there. You know, you have your Wild Turkey 101 that I did a review earlier on. There's Buffalo Trace. Actually, Bowman Brothers is actually a really good whiskey. And those are those are actually cheaper than here on these. Um, if you can find Weller Special Reserve, that's actually cheaper than the Traveler, and I would way more have the Weller Special Reserve than Traveler. So I'm not gonna say it was a bad buy. I'll drink it. It's a good sipper for at night. Yeah, it's just very light. I don't get that bite. The first, which it was my first sip of the day, so I got a little bit of a bite that first sip, but it goes down easy. I mean, it's just very light. Not a whole lot going on. I think I would rather have a Buffalo Trace or a Wild Turkey 101. They have more flavor, there's more depth to them. Overall, I mean, it's to me, it's a decent whiskey. If you like Buffalo Trace products, it does have a sweetness to it, like the rest of their products and stuff, but it's not. I mean, it's definitely not top of the heap for me on Buffalo Trace products. I would say I'm a touch disappointed. So another thing this would be good for is taking it out on the golf course. It's light. It's kind of refreshing. It's not a heavy whiskey. It's not a oaky. It's not. It's just light. It's almost like a tea, like drinking a tea. It tastes fine. I wish there was a little more on the nose. It's very basic. Just don't get a whole lot. So my final take on the Buffalo Trace Traveler Whiskey, blend number 40, by the way. They did do, apparently the story is they did 50 blends, and this was blend 40 that they landed on. Alright, so my final take on the Buffalo Trace Traveler Whiskey is it's a decent whiskey. It's probably a little overpriced at $40. I think a lot of that's because of the celebrity name that's on it. But if you're just getting into bourbon, or if you don't like the high proof strong whiskeys, this actually is not a bad one to pick up. $40 isn't going to break the bank for most people, so overall, it's decent. Will I buy it again? Probably not. Um, but I will drink it. All right, everybody. So this is Bourbon Adventures. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so when we do put up more videos, you will be notified. And remember, at Bourbon Adventures, it's not just about the whiskey, it's about the memories shared and the flavors embraced. Until our glasses meet again, cheers to the next pour. Thank you.